process.
Absolutely, and I always wondered too, because you know, in the industry, I've been in front of cameras and stuff, but I have to think like, what happens when you're in your own house and you've got the camera crew? Like, how do you keep it comfortable and keep it real with like the whole camera crew in your personal space? You know what I mean?
You know, some days were easy. You do kind of get used to it. True story, Brexton woke up when we stopped filming and he was like, "Are my camera people here?" And I was like, "You're not a diva or anything." So, you know, they actually kind of became like part of your family. You did get used to it. But, I mean, I think as like every married couple here can attest to, you've got good days and you've got some days where you're like at each other's throats. And
that means you're normal.
The cameras are still there. So, you know, like we said, we let people into our really personal lives, and there was a lot of it that was fun, but then as a lot of you guys, if you watched the show last night, saw, there was a lot of painful moments. But overall, I would say it was a really cool and interesting experience to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And for you guys, because it's so funny, my husband doesn't watch a lot of reality shows, but he got into the show. And I hear him in the kitchen just giggling at you two. He just thought you guys were so funny. But how do you keep it real and keep your real personality out on camera? You just get comfortable in front of the camera?
Whitney and I are legitimate, like, open books in just real life. So when we meet people, we're like, "Hi, here's our life. We're best friends now." So I feel like, I guess, having a camera crew inside, it kind of felt natural in a really weird way, just because we are those type of people. Like, when we meet people, we're like, "Hey, we're best friends, right?"
Yeah, especially if you follow them on Instagram. Like, I feel like I'm already best friends with them, even though I don't know you guys like that. But I'm like, oh my God, these girls are a trip. It is so funny. But we all knew the show was coming up, especially everyone working in the NASCAR industry. So everyone was so excited for that premiere night. Did you guys end up having any sort of party for that night?
So me and Mariel, we were in New York City. It was so cool because we were in Times Square. So we're just walking down, going to Viacom, and we look up and it's like, boom, Racing Wives in Times Square. It was absolutely insane. So we were in New York, so we kind of had our own party with, you know, CMT and everybody.
Absolutely. And do you have a favorite moment of the season? Was there a certain show that you guys really liked?
I feel like my favorite scene was probably the rock climbing scene because we had never been rock climbing before.
That was a good one.
That was 1000% real. I'd never been, and I'd never seen somebody come down before. And so when I was halfway up, you couldn't really tell how high I was, but I was high. And so I looked down and I was like, "What do you mean, just jump off?" And so when I saw Mariel do it, I mean, it was just, we had a lot of fun.
That was a good one. What about you?
I would say rewatching Brexton's birthday party was really cool. Every year, whether it's a holiday or a birthday party, it's a little tension between Kyle and I. He thinks a birthday party is like pizza and napkins and cups, and I'm like, no, there's decor and centerpieces. And so obviously when they said they were going to film Brexton's third birthday, I was like, yes, now we need vines and footprints and everything for these dinosaurs. And then he had to go and one-up me with like real dinosaurs, which Brexton still talks about. So that was really cool, and we let Brexton stay up most nights and rewatch it. And so we recorded his birthday, and he likes to rewatch that. He's actually back there cooling off, so
really?
we can bring him out at the end.
Oh yeah, I know he would love that. What about you? Was it your shower, your wedding shower one?
For sure, my bridal shower, that one got me. She did so good. And you know, it's one of those things too where it makes you just take a second and you look back and you look and you're like, whoa, like this is what matters. You know, having everybody that you love in one room and just feeling that connection and knowing that you've got somebody that like has your back and that will put that much effort into you, you know, like I love the bridal shower.
And it's documented. Like,
yes,
you've got it forever.
Be able to see it.
Yes. Well, I want to know, like, in reality, how is it like being a racing wife? Because you guys have a grueling travel schedule. I personally do about 18 races a year. I have 2 kids, and for me, that's hard. So I can't imagine, like, being on the road every weekend. But how is it being a racing wife?
It's pretty crazy. So we travel essentially, as you guys know, Valentine's Day through Thanksgiving. We bring Brex to about 34 out of the 38 races. And it's a lot keeping a 4-year-old entertained in a bus. So we homeschool him now, so there's just constant, activities and school packets and finding the closest aquarium or hike or bounce house. So doing that on top of like having a business and a foundation and Kyle's races and the 9 million other things going on. I don't sleep anymore.
How do you do it all, Samantha?
But it's great. He's thriving. He's doing so good. I'm really happy. I don't know. A lot of the fans are actually what talked me into homeschooling. They gave me their lesson plans and talked to me all about it. And it's really scary to kind of take on, but I'm really happy we made the decision to do that.